We are coming to you today from just south of Indianapolis, Indiana, with our friends at Midwest Mole. Haven't been to Midwest Mole in quite a while. I'm very excited to be checking them out. I freaking love their work. It's super unique. It's something we don't see a whole lot of. It's all tunneling, horizontal directional drilling, anything underground. They're called Midwest Mole for a reason. They're located out of the Midwest, and they're moles. They dig tunnels and put utilities underground without digging up the surface all that much. We're in between a golf course and some railroad tracks. This job is for a sewer line that they're rebuilding, something like that. I didn't get all the details. Problem is they're connecting the sewer line from this side of the railroad tracks to that side of the railroad tracks. Railroad tracks, you can't stop them. You can't tell the railroad, hey, sorry railroad, we're gonna have to just dig a trench here and put a sewer line across. It doesn't work that way. So you need to call in a company like Midwest Mole to bore underneath the railroad track. So they advance and they put a pipe underneath the railroad track without disturbing the track itself. And while it's still fully operational, there's still trains cruising right across it. You have your bore pit on the other side of the railroad tracks, and that's where they start boring at and start the tunnel. And then you have your reception pit, which is what they're digging right now, on the other side where the tunnel ends. It's pretty deep. I think they're going like 20, 25 feet deep. It's a little ways down there. So you can't just dig a hole. It's a whole process, and you have to build this enormous temporary bracing structure to keep the hole open while you're boring underneath. So all of this work that they're doing right here is temporary, just to access where they need to access to dig the tunnel. Once the tunnel's done, once the pipe is underneath the railroad, casing's underneath the railroad, they pull all this out and they go on to the next one. Yeah, I dug in 2 weeks ago. It's really snug in there. They're digging it with a mini excavator, so they have a mini excavator that digs a little bit, scratch. On the 490 Komatsu, they have a clamshell. They'll put the clamshell down there and remove just a little bit at a time. They have about 4 feet left. They said it'll take about a day and a half to get the 4 feet. Then they'll put the bracing in there, and they should be just about there, ready for the bore. The bore pit's done on the other side. This is the last bit of work they need to do before they can get to boring. But it's not boring. It's really exciting. I freaking love this stuff.